Hello everyone, welcome to another unboxing video. This unboxing video is for the new Samsung X5 Thunderbolt 3 Portable SSD. As you can see, the box is sleek. It looks kind of like the regular size of a regular hard disk, not too big. And this is a speciality. It says the speeds up to 2800 Mbps read and 2300 Mbps write, and it does connect to Thunderbolt 3. And I have my Surface Book 2 and a MacBook Pro which come with Thunderbolt 3 ports. So I'm going to check the hard disk speeds on that. I already cut the flaps open. So let me just open the box. Okay, as you can see, the hard disk looks really small compared to the other hard disks that I had seen until now. You can see it's printed there with the model number and the design of the hard disk itself. It comes with a single Thunderbolt 3 port, and I think that's a indicator light when it's connected that glows. It looks sleek, and Samsung has stated that this has a design of a race car, but I'm not sure which race car it models. But the logo looks nice. And let's see what else accessories it does come with. So it does come with a manual for the Thunderbolt 3, and yeah, it does come with a Type C to Type C cable, and this time they had printed the number 3 there, I guess to indicate that it's Thunderbolt 3. And let me get this cable out from the case. So the cable isn't too long, but I guess it's enough for a hard disk. And let us start. First thing I wanted to check is the read-write speeds for this, and for that let me connect the hard disk to the MacBook Pro. So connecting it to the Type C port on the MacBook Pro, and I do have the Blackmagic disk speed test. So let us see. I'm going to go to settings, select target drive, and I'm going to select the X5 and open and start speed test. So this is the first time that the hard disk is plugged in to a PC, and as you can see, the write speed is about 1883 Mbps and the read speed is about 2249 Mbps, which is not as mentioned here, but then here it states speeds up to and not speeds with. So I guess that is acceptable speed range. And as you can see, the write speeds were done for NTSC PAL 720p, 1080p and 2060p as well, and it works with all the configurations with the 2K. And you can see the write speeds for NTSC is 5782 and the read speeds is 6884. And when you go for the 2K, it's 1795 and 2154. So even for the raw files for the 2K, you get about 518 write speed and 623 read speed, which is pretty good. And I mean, generally I do some video editing on this laptop, so now this one helps me than compared to my hard disk. Let's see how much my internal hard disk even gives. And otherwise set the stress to max level. This is what I got. So I'm not sure why my hard disk is not showing up here to run on it. So I guess that is fine. Let us do a stress test for a lower level, I guess. For 1 GB stress, I guess I should be getting higher speeds. No, even for the 1 GB stress, the speeds appear to be the same. So I guess even with the stress level being changed, the speed results tend to remain the same for this hard disk. But then there's the first time I'm plugging a hard disk, so cannot say. Maybe something related to that as well. As the usage goes by, I'm not sure how the hard disk will handle, but having the Type-C port now gives me an easier way to switch data between my Mac and the Surface Book 2, because even the Surface Book 2 comes with a Type-C port which I can plug into. So let us see how it works. Hopefully, because I did read that the might be limited, but this one is a Type-C, so it is supposed to support this PC, and it is not showing up. Refresh. Nope. Okay, let me just see. Eject portable SSD, and then let me just eject it and replug it and see if hopefully that helps. So it says it's not connecting is supported by your PC. So for some reason this Thunderbolt, this X5 is not working with my Surface Book 2. It's not detecting it. As you can see, I have my devices and drives open here, and it's not showing up. And without that, I guess there is nothing much I can do with this hard disk than contacting Samsung and trying to find out why it doesn't work with my Surface Book 2. But let us again go back and connect it to the MacBook and then see how it works. So it is plugged in. Let's see if I can access it. Yeah, it does show up here. As of now, there is no data. So there is only one file, disk speed test temp, which I plugged in using this tool to run the speed test. And I guess I did see there is one more file. They have the setup for Mac. Okay, let us do the setup for Mac and see what happens. Okay, continue. Okay, English. Agree. Install. Okay, just log in the Touch ID. Continue installation. Okay, it's asking me to open security preferences. privacy. So I guess I'll have to open security privacy system preferences and then enable it. So let me do that. So just an update, I didn't add anything to security and privacy, but then it did state that the installation is successful. So let us see what happens after the restart. Let me pause the video and start it after the restart. So the PC is rebooted now, and now there is a pop-up here. Do you want to use Samsung X5 to back up with Time Machine? So I'm just going to click decide later, and now the Samsung app is installed. Let me open it. So now I do have the Samsung Portable SSD app installed. I launch it. It states no portable SSD is detected, and it is having the current updates, and it is plugged in, and I guess there is a light that is glowing here too, indicating that it is on. Let me just unplug it and then replug it back. Sorry about that. Okay, now let me do a proper eject this time. Okay, it is ejected. Unplug and replug. Nope. So the app is not detecting that it is connected. I'm refreshing it. It is connected to type C port, which should work. So let me do an eject and maybe use a different port. So let me use a second port that I have, which is also a type C. And it did show up there. Refresh. No. So there seems to be some issue with this because it's not being detected. This portable SSD app is not detecting the hard disk. So I can still, I guess, use the hard disk as it is. Let me just maybe copy some file that I have and then see. So it does work copying in, but the app is not detecting it. So guess I'll have to contact Samsung and find out what is wrong with this app. Maybe an issue is just with the app, but right now I'm unable to connect it to my PC, the Surface Book 2, which has a Type-C port. It does connect to the MacBook Pro with the Type-C port, but the app doesn't work. So this ends the first unboxing and preview video for the Samsung Portable Thunderbolt 3 SSD X5. It looks nice and sleek, but I guess the functionality is limited with the laptops currently in market, because even though the laptop has a Type-C, it still doesn't support this. But I'm able to use it with the Mac, which is fine. So I'll have to check further on this, and I'll make a second video once I find out what the issue is with the app, which is showing it's disconnected even though connected, and why I'm unable to use it on the Surface Book 2. Thanks guys, see you in the next video.